Hello, in this video I'll be comparing Mailstrom and SaneBox, which are two popular and easy to use tools for organizing your emails and regaining control of your inbox. So let's actually start with Mailstrom. Now, the first thing that I dislike about Mailstrom is that it doesn't operate within a regular Gmail account. I'm using this to connect to my Gmail and organize an overly crowded Gmail account, but I can actually go into Gmail itself. I have to go to a third-party platform and manage my inbox via Maelstrom's own interface. The problem with that is I instinctively am drawn towards my Gmail account. It's familiar to me. It's way more intuitive than any other tool that I use. And it's a little bit disappointed that I have to remember to log into Maelstrom anytime I want to take care of my emails. Fortunately, the interface is very clear, very well laid out. So when you first log in, all of your emails are automatically organized by sender. And I feel that's really good because there are quite often times when I will know that somebody has sent me an email, but I can't quite remember when they sent it or what the subject was. So I can easily just go through my senders, find the right email, and I'm off. Alternatively, we can choose to view our messages by subject, by certain categories such as mailing lists or social or shopping. We can view them by the time sent. Okay, I know I got that email 2 weeks ago, but I can't see it directly, so I can search for it there. Or if we have emails with big attachments, we can quickly find those by searching via size. Over here, we have all the standard buttons for managing individual messages. So we can choose to archive a message, which will not delete it, but put it in an archive folder so that it's there for reference, but it's not taking up space and distracting from more important things. We can move emails into different folders, we can delete them, or we can choose to chill our email, which basically takes it out of the inbox for a certain time and returns it on a date that you choose. That can be super helpful. For those occasions an email comes in, you know you're going to have to deal with it later, but right now it's taking up space and you've got more important things to deal with. You can chill that email and have it come back when you're ready to deal with it. Or you can set your email to expire. And I quite often use this for things like newsletters. I'll see a newsletter in my inbox and I think, okay, I'd like to read that, but it's not very important. So I might give myself 7 days and I can set a 7-day expiration date on my email. So if I haven't read that email in 7 days, that newsletter, I'm probably not going to. It can be deleted. And obviously we can forward, block, and spam as well. Now, SaneBox has its dashboard of its own, and again, it is very easy to use. And there may be some of you watching this who prefer not to wade into your Gmail. You prefer a nice, easy third-party dashboard, and SaneBox has that too. So if we go into our Gmail account, you'll see that here we have a series of folders. And what SaneBox does is it essentially uses AI to organize incoming messages into these folders, doing it automatically for us. So Sane Black Hole is where things that won't get opened will go. They'll disappear into that black hole. Eventually they were sent into the spam folder. So that's good for things like junk mail, newsletters that you never read, general spam and trash. Sane Later is very similar to Maelstrom's chilled feature, where it's useful for messages that you will want to look at in the future, but right now you don't need. So you can essentially snooze them, put them in the Sane Later folder that hides them from the inbox. And then when you're ready on the set date that you determine, they'll be put back into the inbox. Sane News and Sane Replies and also Sane Receipts down here are all very self-explanatory. Same with Same Month and Same Next Week. So this is just a variation on the Sane Later. We can snooze for a specific set time, such as month or week. Now, the thing is that SaneBox doesn't always get things right first time. Sometimes it needs a little training, so if it doesn't automatically put messages in the right folders, all you need to do really is to drag them into the right ones. So you can see we can just drag that into there. We can maybe drag this one into the black hole, into the next week folder, and so on and so on. And the more you do this, what you're essentially doing is you're training SaneBox's AI to better understand how you like to organize your inbox, which messages are important to you, and which ones can be dealt with later. And the more you do this, the better SaneBox understands where to put things. And I like that very much because it's a lot more of a hands-off approach to organizing your inbox compared to Mailstrom. Yes, Mailstrom is very simple and has a lot of good features, but it still needs you to manually go in and use those features. There's not a lot of automation here. It's a very hands-on manual process, which, to be honest, I don't have the time for. I much prefer to be able to go into SaneBox either via the dashboard or preferably for me via my own Gmail account and just manage things here and have SaneBox do most of the hard work for me. And not only will it do most of the hard work for me, it'll do it for me in an interface that I'm very familiar with, that I already use very often, and that I find very, very intuitive.